Jack of all trades, master of none. Growing up, that was a common phrase. It was actually used almost in a bragging manner, as if it was a good thing or a badge of honor to be a jack of all trades and master of none. But as I started to think about it, and even had to take a look in the mirror and do a self-assessment of my career and my goals and see where I was, see if I was along track to accomplishing those goals, I had to really evaluate that phrase and actually wonder, is it a good thing to be a jack of all trades and a master of none? Now, I get that it's good to be talented in multiple areas. There are a lot of people that have various gifts and various talents. But when we talk about being a jack of all trades and a master of none, we're really getting to the root of success and how can you be at your very best if you're doing so many things. All right, so one of the problems with being a jack of all trades and a master of none is more than likely we spread ourselves too thin. Trying to do too many things in too many different areas, then you won't yield fruit. You won't see success, and not one of those areas will grow. Which takes me to my second point. Even though you're talented and gifted in multiple areas, you got to pick one. And in particular, you have to pick one so that one area can grow, so you can yield fruit, so you can reap a harvest, so you can be successful right there. You see, God created just one of you, and you can't be everywhere. You can only be one place at a time. You can't be everything or everyone and everybody. So all you can do is be the best you that you can be, the only you that there is. And as you are looking to accomplish things, if you're spreading yourself too thin, a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit there, then you are not allowing one single item to grow, and there's no maturity, there's no development in that particular area. And then my last and final point is, take those talents, take those gifts, and analyze them and realize that life is about change. I'm not telling you that if you're gifted in multiple areas, that you only have to focus on one area for the rest of your life. But what you have to do is take that one area where you're the best, where you're the most gifted, the most talented, and be successful in that. Master that area. And then once you master that, it's time to move on to something else. The subject matter experts, the greats, the legends, the people that are truly the very best, they take the one thing that they're good at and they master it. They practice it. They set goals. They set a plan to accomplish those goals. And they work hard towards going to get it. But if you're just dabbling here and there and all over the place and spreading yourself too thin, then you won't be able to be as successful as you can be. As I said in the beginning, I had to do a self-assessment of my own goals, my career, see where I was. And in the process, I had to realize that although I wasn't being a jack of all trades and a master of none, I was certainly spreading myself too thin. You know, I was trying to juggle too much, had too many plates in the air, if you will. I had RS Fitness, 4MK Group, which is my consulting, motivational speaking, authoring, coaching, mentoring, and so forth. Now, some of those areas are related, and they can be packaged together. But I also had to realize that some things, if I wanted one area to particularly grow, the one area that I felt that I'm most gifted, then I had to sow the most into that area. And it doesn't mean that later on down the line, some of those other areas may not come to fruition. I love training athletes. So later on down the line, I may have my own gym. But right now, I had to recognize that if I truly wanted to grow and be successful and to be at my very best, then I had to push RS Fitness off to the side and really focus on mentoring young people, mentoring even adults, helping people grow, see the greatness within, and be at their very best. So as I did that analysis and looked in the mirror, I realized that that person is the jack of all trades but mastering nothing. That was where I was headed. Being good at this, good at that, average at this, a little bit better at this, but not mastering one single thing, not making my mark in one particular area. And if you truly want to make your mark, if you truly want to be great, and you want to walk into your calling and be successful, then you got to recognize that you have to pick one item so you're not spreading yourself too thin. And when life changes, you have to change with it and continue to master the gifts that God has blessed you with.